So the unit review part 1, transformations. We're just going to talk about the basics of transformations, and then the part 2 will kind of combine them and do composition and mapping. We take a look here. Triangle ABC is reflected across the line y equals x. And we're going to graph the resulting triangle on the graph below. Okay? So, there's two ways that we can go about graphing this. One is to graph this line and then count. To graph the line y equals x, you always start at the origin and just go up 1 over 1. And then down 1 over 1. Okay. If you are taking the OST and you are like, shoot, I don't remember how to graph the line y equals x, you can go to Desmos. Go to Desmos. Here's what I have down here. I graph it in Desmos. Y equals x, and it will graph the line for you, and you can copy that line on your grid paper. You can also replot these points in Desmos. A is located at 2, 4. B is located at 4, 1. And C is located at 2, 1. You can go to Desmos and type in those points. And then click a new one. 2, 4, 4, 1, and 2, 1. It's the same problem. And again, if you have an expo marker, you can connect the points on your screen with an expo marker and do all the math in Desmos. It does all the graphing for you. You just have to be able to count. Okay? You're going to do the same thing we did here, but in Desmos. So to count, A is 1, 2 away from that line. To get it on the other side, because it is a slanted line, we have to make a right angle when we count. So A, we went down 2. That means we're going to go right 2 to get it on the other side of that line. B is 1, 2, 3 away. So we went up 3. That means we're going to go left 1, 2, 3. C is 1, up 1. So we're going to go left 1. So when we count, our new triangle looks like this. And again, in Desmos, if you have an expo marker, you just count 1, 2, 3. I went up 3. That means I'm going to go left 1, 2, 3. A is 1, 2, 1, 2. Go down 2, go right 2. Up 1, left 1. So you can do the same exact thing in Desmos and you get the same exact answer. It's no different than using scrap paper, but kind of does all the graphing for you. You don't have to worry about making that error when graphing. Okay. The shorthanded way, what you can do, instead of graphing and counting, a shortcut to reflecting over the line y equals x is just flip the point. So 2, 4 becomes 4, 2. 4, 1 becomes 1, 4. And then 2, 1 becomes 1, 2. And then you just take those points, plot them, and they'll end up being the exact same as if you counted. Whichever way you feel like you're going to remember best, that will get you the right answer. Pick which one works for you. Oh, it was beforehand. Sorry, I already did that one. I was wondering where that went earlier this morning. So for number 2, we're going to graph the image of each of the following figures using the given transformation. So we take a look at A. The transformation they gave us was a translation. So whenever we're adding or subtracting numbers to x and y, that means we're doing a translation. So whenever we're adding a number to x, that means we're moving all our points to the right. So we're going to move all our points right 4 first. And then whenever we're subtracting a number from y, that means we're going down. However many that is. So we're going to go down 2. If we were subtracting a number from x, that means we go left. If we were adding a number to y, we would go up. So each of these vertices are going to go right 4, down 2. Right 4, down 2. Right 4, down 2. Okay, I miscounted, right? 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Down 2. Nope. So then this is R prime, Q prime, and P prime. Okay. When we take a look at B, when we do a 180-degree rotation, it doesn't matter if it's counterclockwise or clockwise, it's the same. Okay, whenever you do a rotation, you have to write down the points. Okay. So when we do a 180-degree rotation, there is absolutely no flips. We literally just change the sign of both numbers. So -5, -1 becomes +5, +1. +2, -2 becomes -2, +2. And +2, -2, -5 becomes +2, +5. And you are done. So then you plot your points. Done. Okay. If it asks for a 90-degree rotation, you would flip the point and then change the sign of the first. If you were asked to do a 270-degree rotation, you flip the points and change the second. Okay. This last one here, we're going to reflect this triangle over the line y equals -1. And again, if you are taking the OST and they ask you to do something like this, okay, you are going to go, and you don't remember how to graph the line y equals -1. You are going to go to Desmos. Erase what you've already written and plot that line y equals -1, and it plots it for you. So you can mimic this on your grid paper. So it looks like there's a dot where y is -1 and then a horizontal line through it. So I'm going to go to my grid paper and mimic that. Okay. Again, what you can also do is plot all 3 of these points in Desmos, type them in, and do all your work in Desmos with an expo marker. Okay. So when we do reflections, we just count. This is 1 away. So we count 1 away. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. So we count 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to go a little bit off the grid. C prime, C prime, oh, C prime, and C prime. And there you go. If you need to, there are two Canvas practices. You can do part 1 after watching this video, and then you can watch the other video and do part 2.